Live worldwide, it's the Dr. Brad Show, the voice of talent acquisition, and now here's Dr. Brad.
I was recently asked in my podcast to address whether it is better to be results-oriented or process-oriented in the recruiting function. When asked this, I always ask the question, as a recruiter, do you think having to do administrative work and follow step-by-step processes helps or hinders your ability to recruit? Anecdotally, the overwhelming response is no. That answer is correct, of course. A recruiter is hired to recruit, to locate candidates and fill positions. They are not hired to be administrators or coordinators, yet you would be shocked at how many organizations lump those duties in with the recruiting duties. Why do they do that? One recruiter asked me. Well, the answer is twofold. One, they do it because they're cheap and can have the recruiter do it rather than hire administrators to unburden the recruiters. And two, perhaps even more concerning, is they don't know better or are micromanagers who do not trust the recruiters. That happens a lot. Many talent acquisition decisions are made by either HR people or people who have ascended to high roles within TA and just don't have a clue. Many VPs and directors of TA couldn't recruit if they had to and would not last a day on the recruiting floor of TA. Yet they make decisions on processes within the department. The old saying amongst recruiters is, let them come to TA for a few days and they will quickly change their mind about being process-oriented. Of course, that's the problem, isn't it? They don't come to TA and experience what recruiters go through daily. Being process-oriented serves only to slow down the sourcing, interviewing, and hiring process. I know of several organizations that amazingly require the recruiter to be the one who secures finance and managerial approval rather than finance sending the approval to the recruiter ready to post. A lean process from a Six Sigma perspective would look like this. The manager, having already gotten approval from his or her director, would submit the requisition for approval to finance. Finance would, upon approval, send to the administrator, who would post the requisition. This is a 1, 2, 3 process, very quick, very lean, and the recruiter does not have to waste time waiting for the approval process. All they have to do is intake with the hiring manager and recruit for the respective position. In addition, those who favor process over results truly value automatons as their recruiters, since all they need are a process-oriented robots who don't need to think creatively or strategize outside the box. This way of thinking is typically employed by micromanagers who feel an innate need to control every step of the recruiting function. They do not value or trust recruiters and believe they can plug anyone into the recruiting position once trained to follow the process and that they'll be successful. Hey folks, this is the system used at car dealerships throughout the United States. And just like the car dealers, these types of talent acquisition systems experience enormous turnover, and it's basically an assembly line mentality. Yet they don't get it. Comparatively, a results-oriented system encourages resourcefulness, innovation, thinking creatively, and operating outside the box. As one might surmise, this type of system has significantly lower turnover and much greater recruiter satisfaction ratings than does the process-oriented system, and is typified by the results they produce. There can be absolutely no question which system is better for a modern talent acquisition department. A results-oriented system and a veritable plethora of satisfaction studies support this. Further, a results-oriented system produces better results since the focus is on results rather than time-consuming processes. Listen, folks, if you want to keep your talent acquisition department in the 1900s, that's up to you. But if you want to modernize your talent acquisition department, increase recruiter satisfaction, enhance results, and reduce turnover, utilize a results-oriented system coupled with lean processes designed to enhance the recruiting process. If your talent acquisition department ends up being remanded to the dark ages of recruiting history, don't say I didn't warn you. Thank you.